It was my very first CFO role 10 or 12 years ago, where I had just switched out of strategy and had taken over a finance team that the president of the business unit really wanted to take to the next level. And so over the course of the year, what we looked at was there were three really important things that we had to do. We had to improve our cost accounting because we were a dairy operation. Cost of goods sold and the use of milk was really important, but our plants didn't have great visibility into that. And that meant that they couldn't make the right choices and decisions when they were running the plant that would drive the right level of usage and management of cost of goods sold. On the sales side, we were incenting everyone on effectively revenue. But we had a very different product suite where one product had probably 10 times the gross profit per revenue dollar that another product had, but everyone was incented to sell the lower gross profit product because it generated the most dollars. And so we had to flip the incentive structure, but that meant that we needed to educate people on the why and the how and help them understand. And then the last one was this company who had acquired us had a very different way of managing the P&L, and we needed to change all of our P&L reporting. And the team looked at me when I laid out, here are the things that we need to do this year. And they said, you're crazy. There's no way we can do that all over the course of the year. But we did. And it was so much fun. We improved the cost accounting. We had folks out in the plants working side by side with operators, really understanding the way that things worked, changed the system there. We partnered really closely with the head of sales. We not only got in place the reporting that helped people see where we were making money, but we did a lot of training and enablement on the how and the why and helping folks understand it. And we implemented the changes in reporting. And a year later, the business was 10% more profitable because people could now understand where we were spending money. They could be selling the right product. Everyone was aligned and rowing in the same direction. And for me, it was the power of finance to really use our toolkits and our analysis and partner very deeply with business operators to make a really big strategic impact on the business. And that was what convinced me, previously, as you pointed out earlier, I had been in strategy and wanted to be a general manager. And I said, oh no, as finance get to be, you get to work with every function. You get to really change things that shape where the business is going forward. It's highly quantitative and analytical, and it involves working with a lot of really great people across multiple different functions with different perspectives. This is fun. And this is what I want to do going forward. And that's how I entered into finance as my go-forward career.